to see. When laughter sets us free, there's a hero like none you've seen before. With his guitar and his wit, Captain Carr boldly quits. Every game he plays a winning score. Yeah, yeah. From the dungeons of the night to the comedy of the light, he's a legend, a king among the geeks. With his tales and his rhymes, he's a hero for our times. Captain Carr, the one who speaks. Oh, 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 oh. Raise your voices high, let the music fill the sky. Captain Carr, the legend in his prime, with his stories, gaming and comedy, he sets us all free. Captain Carr, we know you'll never die, never die.
Captain Carr, he's the king of the game. Zero F's given, he don't play by the same phrase. He's got that I don't care attitude, making his own rules. Stepping on the haters, breaking on the fools. He walks in the room, yeah, he's got that swagger. Ain't no one like him, he's the ultimate dagger. They try to bring him down, but he just keeps rising. No time for haters, they just stay surprising. Captain Carr, he don't give a shit. He's the definition of legit. No matter what they say or what they do, he's gonna conquer, he's gonna stay true. Captain Carr, he don't give a shit. He's the definition of legit. No matter what they say or what they do, he's gonna conquer, he's gonna stay true. He don't give a shit, don't give a shit. He's the definition of legit. Oh yeah, no matter what they say or what they do, he's gonna conquer, he's gonna stay true. He don't give a shit, don't give a shit. He's the definition of legit. Oh yeah, no matter what they say or what they do, he's gonna conquer, he's gonna stay true. Come out, take charge. Captain Carr, he's the king of the game. Zero F's given, he don't play by the same phrase. He's got that I don't care attitude, making his own rules. Stepping on the haters, breaking on the fools. He walks in the room, yeah, he's got that swagger. Ain't no one like him, he's the ultimate dagger. They try to bring him down, but he just keeps rising. No time for haters, they just stay surprising. Captain Carr, he don't give a shit. He's the definition of legit. No matter what they say or what they do, he's gonna conquer, he's gonna stay true. Captain Carr, he don't give a shit. He's the definition of legit. No matter what they say or what they do, he's gonna conquer, he's gonna stay true. He don't give a shit, don't give a shit. He's the definition of legit. Oh yeah, no matter what they say or what they do, he's gonna conquer, he's gonna stay true. He don't give a shit, don't give a shit. He's the definition of legit. Oh yeah, no matter what they say or what they do, he's gonna conquer, he's gonna stay true. Come out, take charge. Sailing through the storm on the open sea.
I was born on the wrong side of the tracks, kicking up dust and never looking back. Raised on whiskey and wild country tunes, I wear my boots and cowboy hat, it's my costume. A rebel heart beating in my chest, a renegade living life with no regrets. Breaking the rules, yeah, I'm playing my own game. They try to tame me, but I'm too wild to be tamed. I'm a long-head, gun-slinging, whiskey drinking maverick. Got the outlaw soul, yeah, it's a habit. Riding the highway, chasing the setting sun. A rebel country song, I'm the only one. I was born on the wrong side of the tracks, kicking up dust and never looking back. Raised on whiskey and wild country tunes.
Best lawyer you've ever seen.
He's a lawyer, he's got a tramp stamp tattoo. He rocks the courtroom with the shades of blue. Don't mess with him, he'll fight with a list for you. He's a beta, and he's afraid to fight. Fight through what's right. He's not tough and not pretty, and never bore you. He's a beta, and he's afraid to fight. Fight, fight, can't do us right. He's not tough and not pretty, and never bold. He's breaking boundaries, and he's always, always so. He walks with swagger in his ripped jeans. He's the baddest lawyer you've ever seen. He's a tramp stamp lawyer, thinking he's fighting for justice. He's a flaming attorney, he'll never quit. With the tattoos and his list, he breaks the mold. He's a tramp stamp lawyer, the story is told. He's a tramp stamp lawyer, his story's told. He's a tramp stamp lawyer, the story is told.
Lieutenant's lawyer you've ever seen.
He's a lawyer, he's got a tramp stamp tattoo. He rocks the courtroom with the shades of blue. Don't mess with him, he'll fight with a list for you. He's a beta, and he's afraid to fight. Fight through what's right. He's not tough and not pretty, and never bore you.
What's going on, y'all?
And he's afraid to fight. Fight, fight, can't do us right. He's not tough and not pretty, and never bold. He's breaking boundaries, and he's always, always so. He walks with swagger in his ripped jeans. He's the baddest lawyer you've ever seen. He's a tramp stamp lawyer, thinking he's fighting for justice. He's a flaming attorney, he'll never quit. With the tattoos and his list, he breaks the mold. He's a tramp stamp lawyer, the story is told. He's a tramp stamp lawyer, his story's told. tramp stamp lawyer, the story is told. Told, told. Told, told. Told, told.
McCann's lawyer you've ever seen.
All right, everybody.
He's a lawyer, he's got a tramp stamp tattoo. He rocks the courtroom with the shades of blue. Don't mess with him, he'll fight with a list for you. He's a beta, and he's afraid to fight. Fight through what's right. He's not tough and not gritty, and never fold you. He's a beta, and he's afraid to fight. Fight, fight, can't do us right. He's not tough and not gritty, and never bold. He's breaking boundaries, and he's always, always so. He walks with swagger in his ripped jeans. He's the baddest lawyer you've ever seen. See. He's a tramp stamp lawyer, thinking he's fighting for justice. He's the flaming attorney, he'll never quit. With the tattoos and his lips, he breaks the mold. He's a tramp stamp lawyer, the story is told.
No land of fantasy, where laughter sets us free. There's a hero
We are just getting used to this StreamYard software, y'all, so you have to bear with me a bit here.
with his
Let's see. Let's turn that off. Oh, my. What the? Why am I?
only quits.
Stop cam. Start.
Plays away.
Okay. I don't know. Why is it showing my face when I told it to stop the cam? Start cam. Stop cam. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh my God.
He's a hero for our time.
How's everybody doing today?
One who speaks.
Oh, geez. Let's turn that off here. Excuse me. Oh my, what a week it's been. I have been very interested in what has been going on across the interwebs. And I'm playing with this StreamYard software. I went ahead and bought the monthly subscription to it because I plan on doing a lot more live streaming again. If you guys don't know, let's give you a little bit of backstory on who the captain is. My name is Ryan. I'm just going to put it out there. And I was a professional slash semi-professional pro gamer a number of years back. And I streamed on Twitch. And I got a fairly good following over there. And then COVID hit, and I did really well through the first part of that until 2022. And in 2022, how do I get into that story? Not to get things down, but let's go backwards in time. All right, let's start there. Let's do Meet the Captain. How about that? Excuse me for a second. And by the way, is the audio coming through all right? I honestly can't tell. Let me unmute this. All right. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. So let's start off with who the captain is and my background. I grew up in Northeast Colorado, and there's a lot of information about me, and I don't mind sharing it with everybody. I grew up on a farm, and my parents owned a small business in town as well. I grew up riding horses and taking care of cattle and all that good stuff. Worked at a couple feedlots in my youth and a couple of ranches, and it was a good time. And when I was about 15 years old, I developed a problem with my back. And to this day, nobody's been able to fix it. I was on prescription painkillers from the age of 15 until the age of 25. Decided I'd had enough of that, and I have lived with the pain without painkillers since then. And that's very difficult to do if you have degenerative issues. So what they have come down to find out is they call it fibromyalgia plus degenerative disc disease, bulging discs, herniated discs, as well as nerve damage, and I have sciatic issues. Yay. So that being said, that is that's the beginning. My parents were divorced at an early age, big deal. Everybody has parents that are divorced anymore. I met my wife, and we had my oldest son, and in '96, and then we moved from where we were from to Sterling, Colorado. Then we moved to Grand Junction a year later, about 18 months later, something like that. Lived there for about 7 years, and then we came back to Northeast Colorado. I am by trade a IT specialist. I've done IT administrative work for over 25 years. So you guys got any questions about stuff, feel free to join in and ask in the chat, because I'm more than happy to talk about that. I recently just graduated CSU Global, Colorado State University, in their cybersecurity course, and I'm going for a master's degree in that this next upcoming semester. So yay for me. I'm also going to be doing taking a certificate course in social media. And excuse me, I have a very bad habit, and you know what? It is what it is. I'm not monetized right now, so sorry. Anyway, so the my last actual job that I had ended in 2016. I had that job from 2003 to 2016, and I was the IT administrator for a local internet service provider here where I live. And about 9 years into that, I actually took over running the business because the owner had cancer, and he eventually ended up passing away, and they needed to keep the business going. So there I was. I took over. And then the owner's wife sold that entity in 2016, and I didn't go with the new company because I didn't believe in how they were doing things, and I didn't want the hard won reputation that I'd had here in this town to go into a negative status. As you all know, when you move into a small town that nobody knows you, you don't have a reputation, and these communities are so tight knit that they go, oh my God, who is this person? And you have to work really hard to gain a good reputation. So in 2016, I actually ended up opening up my own brick and mortar store downtown, and I did computer repair and IT consulting, and I fixed cell phones and other small devices, micro soldering, stuff like that. 2020 hit. I did really well for 4 years, and 2020 hit, and they just went. Couldn't order parts from China, stuff like that. Computer parts were damn near impossible to get a hold of. So you go, what do you do? What do you do? Well, you move on. Except for my body decided to, right about that exact same time, to go, fuck you. My back got worse. My legs got worse, and I took my hunting trip in 2020, my pheasant hunting trip, and I walked one field and fell to my knees and had to have somebody carry me back to my truck. Help carry me anyway. After that, I couldn't walk for more than about 100 yards for 2 years, and I'm slowly getting better at that. I'm slowly able to walk a little bit further. It's taking a Herculean effort, but you know, you can never give up. The downside of whatever's going on with me is it also, I was at, I'm 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", depends on what shoes I wear and how straight my back is that day. But let's see, how do I explain that one? Because I don't like whining about things, but I will explain it. You know, it's one of those things that you go, well, geez, Captain, what are you doing, man? Um, I'm not as mobile as I could be with some proper medication. And, I don't drink very often at all, ever. I've literally got whiskey bottles sitting on top of the fridge right now that are 10, 15 years old that have been opened for 10 or 15 years. We drink on like New Year's and birthdays and stuff, and that's about it. Couple shots and we're done. But I don't even drink beer anymore. I haven't had a beer in probably 2 years. I don't even have soda that often, even though Sunday is my cheat day, and I do have Mountain Dew. I also have my coffee next to me. Throw it in the chat. What kind of sodas you guys like? Because I'd be interested to find that out. But no, for over 20 years, I was at 230 to 240 pounds. Fairly good size guy, right? I wasn't fat. I had a little bit of, I had dad bod, but I was still in fairly good shape. This last year has sucked. Even through 2020, I didn't gain weight. 2020 through 2022, mid 2022, I didn't gain any weight. And I'll explain 2022 in a minute because I don't want to bring things down right now. But so yeah, in mid 2022, I started gaining a little bit of weight and I went up to 250. I'm like, all right, no big deal. And one of my doctors, they said, you know what? Because I have a hernia in my stomach. And he goes, you need to lose a bit of weight so we can get that taken care of for you. I'm like, cool. So I went on a diet. We went and bought a home gym, which is literally right there. You guys can't see it because of the blur, but it's right there on the other side of the room here. And I busted my ass. And I'm still busting my ass to this day. I work out twice a day, every day. Well, a month ago, I gained 25 pounds in a month. You guys want to talk about scary? Every situation that I have heard of somebody gaining that much weight in a month usually results in a tumor. So the 16th, about a week from now, I actually have a butt camera appointment. And hopefully things are going to be well. Hopefully it's just some sort of blockage or something like that. I don't know. Maybe, even, one of my adopted daughters, you know how families are. We don't legally adopt them, but they're ours. They've spent most of their youth over here at our house with, my kids and so forth like that. She just actually had about 3 or 4 months ago. She just had a chunk of her lower intestine removed because it was dead. Maybe that's what's going on with me. I don't know. We're going to find out. So let's keep prayers in chat for that one. But my mobility is shit. I'm trying to make that back. I am desperately trying to make that back because I am tired of being on my ass. And here's the other part of this whole situation that's just absolutely maddening to me. As you guys, I mentioned I was a pro gamer and I streamed PUBG and a number of the first-person shooters, and I streamed New World and a couple other games, driving simulators and stuff like that. And if you guys notice, I'm wearing clip-on sunglasses over my prescription lenses. And there's a reason for that. I can't see. I flip these things up, even with a dark screen right now, it just becomes a massive blur. I have in the left eye here, I have 3 type 2 cataracts that are covering the cornea, and in the right eye, I have 2. And any sort of light absolutely blinds me. And right now I have the 2 key lights plus my overhead, so you guys can see me in the camera. So these aren't even the darker shades that I have. When I go outside, I actually have clip-ons that are pitch black. They're the only ones I can use to drive with. So it makes me safe. But let's go back to 2022, the year of hell. And I've been wanting to tell this story for a long time. And maybe I should actually bring up pictures and stuff too. If you guys want, I can show you some of the things that were put out. But 2022, my family's year of hell. January 3rd, 2022, we were woken in the middle of the night by one of my daughter's best friends banging on our front door. My sons opened the door, let them in. It's already a miserable night. I mean, it was horrible weather. My daughter was shot and killed that day. Earlier that day. Her best friend comes in, grabs a hold of my wife and I, drops to the ground and starts bawling her eyes out and says she's gone. And it took us a little while to figure out what was happening. And we got a hold of my daughter's other friend where she lived in in Nebraska. And she was training to be an EMT, and she heard it on the radio. My daughter, Tessa, her boyfriend, had shot and killed her in the most gruesome manner. He shot her in the back of the head with a shotgun. I've been wanting, like I said, I've been wanting to tell this story for a while now, but I've never been able to grab up the courage for it. And it's still fucking hard. My daughter was the light of my life. She was my only daughter. She was daddy's little girl. She was, don't tell my wife this, but she was the most precious thing in the world to me. I got 3 boys. I have 1 daughter. It's something different when a father has only 1 daughter and he has spent his entire life protecting her. There is so much bad out in the world, and my daughter was 21 years old. She had just turned 21 a few months prior in November. Her boyfriend was in a drug and alcohol-induced rage. He had taken my daughter's own shotgun, which he was not supposed to have access to. And he was going to kill his ex-wife and her mother. My daughter tried to stop him. She turned around and that was it. He claimed in court that the gun had spontaneously gone off. Now, I gave my daughter this shotgun. I know which working order it was in. And it was perfectly working order. And even when they showed it in court, it was still in perfectly working order, other than somehow the firing mechanism had broken. Well, I will tell you how that happened is he didn't have the breech all the way closed when he shot her. It was a single shot breech shotgun, 20 gauge. So we spent the evening, early morning hours trying to get hold of anybody, the sheriff's department, highway patrol, anybody. Nobody would answer their fucking phones. Well, we finally got a hold of dispatch up there where she lived, and they got me in touch with the first officer on scene, and she explained to us what happened, and she was gone. And I had obviously, I literally dropped the phone at that point, started crying my eyes out. When I gained a little bit of sense again, I picked the phone up, and the officer was still on the phone. And she goes, we were told that you guys were contacted. And no, nobody from the highway patrol, nobody from the sheriff's department, 911, anybody from fucking Nebraska, other than my daughter's best friend, had tried to contact anybody here in Colorado. I was so fucking angry because it was like 7 or 8 in the evening when she passed. And we didn't get notified till midnight by a friend. So a couple days later, the investigator gives me a call and asks us how we're doing, follows up. And, I asked some questions and do all that good stuff. And he puts us in touch with their local victims advocate up there and tells me I'll be receiving a phone call in the next couple of days from the prosecuting attorney. Now, let me tell you, this guy actually had surrendered himself in the front yard, saying he killed his wife, and she wasn't his wife. They weren't married. It was all over the Nebraska news. If you guys like, just search up Tessa Gehring. Okay. TESSAGHERING. I don't want to actually go through and show video or the interviews or anything like that. It still hurts a little too much. So, I'm never going to get over it. And that was the biggest reason that I just disappeared off the face of the earth for about 18 months. I didn't play video games. I didn't stream much. When I did, I couldn't stream for very long, maybe 20 or 30 minutes before breaking down and having to get off stream. And I'm doing much better now. I still need some mental counseling, I guess. There's one thing I've never been provided, and I've never been able to find. My wife and my kids saw one of the local counselors here, and because her and her husband are two of the only ones here at the local hospital, I couldn't see them. So I've been searching, and I found a website that my oldest son actually got in contact and told me about. And I'm going to be getting an appointment scheduled with them. I tried that website, BetterHelp, and it's not bad, but it's $65 a month. I can't afford that. Before we get into the whole financial things, I will let you guys know I'm not a grifter. I'm not going to beg for donations. We make do with what we have, and we're happy about it. I don't want to be rich. I don't want to, I want to be successful, but I don't want to be rich. I'm 47 years old, I just my ambition is still there, but my need for money isn't. Does that make sense? I think it does. Getting back to my daughter's story. So he surrendered himself, was put in the local sheriff's station jail, and then transferred to Scotts Bluff, and then eventually got transferred over to North Platte, and now I think he's in Lincoln for the prison. But he got transferred a couple of times because the inmates kept beating his ass, and he had medical conditions too. So now he's in prison. He was sentenced it took about a year, and he was sentenced to 40 years, which he'll probably serve 7 or maybe 10 at most, which pisses me off, obviously. Our judicial system is great, especially as swift as it ran with my daughter's case. But big ass motherfucking butt. Keep him in. This guy is a habitual offender. He's 3 times, and now he's killed somebody. But they're going to let his ass out eventually. So, yeah. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, I have well, camera doesn't show it. I got really long hair. My wife insists I keep it. I rather like just this cut like this. I will just fold it over, but my wife goes, no, I want the ponytail. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm digging it. So, yeah. My life has been a struggle and a half since 2022, but we're making do. We're doing what my daughter would want. We're moving forward. It's taking time. That's something you just don't get over. And I was actually doing online customer service at the time. And I told my supervisor what had happened. They said, take all the time you need. And I'm like, all right. So I did. That was a mistake. Because apparently they don't give a shit about bereavement. Corporate structure, and I get it. They have things, they hire people for a reason to get a job done. And if you're not there for an extended period of time, they got to hire somebody else. But it doesn't make anything easier. Fun fact, I actually worked for LegalZoom, which oddly enough has nothing to do with anything legal. I'm not saying they do illegal stuff. I'm talking about, it's mostly about setting up businesses and stuff, business structure and stuff like that, setting up corporate paperwork and yada, yada, yada. So I know all about how to set up corporations, LLCs, LPs, nonprofits in just about all states. I was doing that because I couldn't find any IT work online remotely. So getting in, that's a whole different side of the story, but we'll talk about that one another time. But I ended up having to leave that job. I think it was this last November, last October, last November, something like that. Because they moved me to another, the company I worked for, third-party things, right? And at the time I was working for LegalZoom, and then I moved over to another account, which I completely did not agree with. It was intended, it was Texas something or another recovery, blah, blah, blah. It used the COVID money basically to help pay people's bills, right? But people were using it to fucking pay off their mortgages intentionally. It was such a scam. People would go out and buy property, and they would, if you were 3 months behind on your mortgage, and they would pay up to $60,000, $65,000, I think it was total. So people are going out and buying these chunks of land that were under 60 grand, not making a single payment on it. They'll put like 4 or 5 grand down and get the state to pay it off. It's such a I could not deal with it any longer. It was such a scam. I asked to be transferred to another account. No, we can't do that right now. You're just going to have to tough it out. This is your permanent account for now. Screw that. I got more integrity than that. I don't deal with all that nonsense. So I'm sorry for the coughing and stuff. I have horrible allergies. Actually, this last March, I actually had last year in March, I had sinus surgery, and they ended up having to take out a tumor behind my right eye. Camera's backwards, so, and then I had to clean out a pocket in here that was full of, what the hell do they call it? A mucus cyst. Yeah. And then afterwards, my allergies just got really bad. They said everything's gonna get better. Yeah, I can breathe, but my God, I have so much sinus drainage, and there's nothing that stops it. Nothing at all. Take Mucinex, take allergy medications, nothing stops it. Okay, we're getting sidetracked. Anyway, but yeah, just the whole getting to know who I am, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions people have, because I know it's it's a weird situation. I was a PUBG partner. If you guys know the game PUBG, which it was extraordinarily hard at that time to become a partner. And there was only one other person as old as me, and he was actually 20 years older than me, that became a partner. And a lot of people already know who that was. He's a pretty famous elderly gentleman in the world of gaming. So, but I was a PUBG partner. I got it. My partnership in June of 21, and it was a blast. I mean, got all invited all the events, tournaments, and all that, and I did fairly well. I mean, for my issues, and I say this with as much grace as possible, because I'm not a bragger or anything like that. I kicked some ass. I really did. I love being in front of the camera and talking to people, because I've been stuck outside of the public realm for the majority of my professional life. And when I decided to start streaming in, I think it was 2017, 2018, I just slowly built up to it and started talking to the camera. And it didn't matter if there was anybody watching or not. And that was even before Twitch. I can't even remember what it was called back in those days. But it was a blast. And I met so many great people. And then when I left the community due to all the circumstances for a little while, everybody said, you know what? Take all the time you need, man. We're here for you. We won't forget you. The majority of those people forgot me. And how I know this is, it's pretty easy to tell. One, very few people ever try to get a hold of me while I was gone. There are a couple of very true friends that did, and I love these people to death. But my follower count, I'll give you I actually have a picture somewhere. I'd have to go find it, but a screenshot that I took off of the Twitch management page. Or is it Twitch tracker or Twitch statistics or one of the, something like that. But at one point I had over 4,000 followers. When I came back, I had 700 and some. I got that back to almost 800, and I can't seem to reach over that 800 number. That's the reason, one of the reasons I stopped going on Twitch, because Twitch is overcrowded with nonsense. Everybody wants to see tits and ass, and I got tits, I'm a big man, but I ain't got no ass, so y'all fucked. And I won't do a hot tub stream. I'm sorry. Nobody wants to see that. And I mean, absolutely, I don't even want to see it. All right. That's just no, no, I don't think so. Oh God. I I don't understand, maybe it's just my age. I don't understand that whole mentality. I actually know a couple of the e-girls from playing PUBG and other games, and they're brilliant ladies, right? A lot of them are just flat out dipshits, I'll be honest. But there are some out there that I know that are absolutely brilliant for what you call quote e-girls. And I know them because of their skill in game playing, not because of how they look. I have friends of all sides of the spectrums of everything. I just don't care. I don't care who you are, what you are. I don't care what you think you are, other than a furry. Go fuck furries. I mean, Jesus Christ. Why would you think you're a fucking animal? You're a goddamn human being. Act like one. I don't care if you want to be gay, straight, bisexual, transmissioned. I don't care. Just don't try to, push that lifestyle upon me. And don't try to tell me my lifestyle is wrong. I judge people by their character. I don't care what color you are, what creed you are, what area you're born in, what fucking language you speak. I don't even give a shit which fucking spaceship you came in on. So, I mean, I am Gen X, right? We were taught, chat. Let me tell you this. We were taught to respect everybody until they disrespected you. And that meant everybody. There was no, but he or she is this. Or I grew up in a small town here in Northeast Colorado, mostly out in the country. But like I said, my parents owned also a business in town. So I spent a lot of time in town, especially, being from the young age up until my teens when I wasn't working before I left home. And I grew up around Mexicans, Native Americans, um, Asians, I some black folk. And see, I don't like using those labels because they're all people to me. Oh wait, we actually had a neighbor that lived down the street from where my parents' business was, who was an Eskimo. Only Eskimo I've ever known in my entire life. Awesome person. She was absolutely cool. Mostly because she'd let us drink. She wouldn't supply the alcohol, but she'd let us use her garage to go hide out and party in. But let's just get into getting to know who the captain is. I'm going to give you all my opinions without telling you anything other than straight facts. Gen X, we just don't give a fuck, right? It's really hard to insult us too, because we have better insults. Call me fat. I don't give a shit. Your mom didn't think so. Stupid stuff like that. It's all about, we grew up in the "We Are the World" generation, right? We are the world. We are the future. I can't sing anymore. Don't bother. Um, so it was all about helping one another, helping your neighbor, being kind to one another. This was the generation, mind you, guys. This is the generation where if you are a independent Republican, you went to the coffee shop and you had an independent Republican and a Democrat, they would sit there and have a normal conversation of discourse about their own particular views, drink their coffee, eat their fucking donuts, read the paper, talk for an hour or two, go to work. And then 2 days later, they go have a barbecue together because they didn't allow that type of crap to separate them. And now, God willing, it is when we have Thanksgiving, it is amazing if I can have a Thanksgiving and not getting into an argument with a family member. Not for me starting it, just because, it's just normal conversation, because there's always something huge politically or newsworthy that comes up just right before Thanksgiving. Has anybody ever noticed that? Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's always something huge. It's like they save the huge shit for just before the holidays. I've never understood that. And by the way, underneath my name here, where it says breaking news, it's Wendy. Where the there, right there, right there. It is really windy here in Colorado. I got my back fence is all screwed up. I got like 8 posts that I gotta have to dig up and replace. It's like falling over now. I have to go outside when we let the dogs out because I'm afraid they're gonna run down the alley because there's places that planks and shit are missing. It's been blowing 60 miles an hour for the last 20 hours, and it's not supposed to stop until Wednesday. Somebody help me. Anyway, this is what you get for living in Northeast Colorado. Sure. You didn't poo in the shower. Awesome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome. Let's bring that up. We got to show this. I didn't poo in the shower today. Are you proud, boss? Sure. Hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, we're just sitting here getting, just chilling out, just talking, and welcoming anybody that comes in, and having a good time today. And I'm just telling my origin story of who the captain is. So you guys got any questions, feel free to jump in and ask, because, other than some really personal crap, I've told you most of it already. One thing I do is that's a double negative, right? As it says in my Twitter bio, I am a cybersecurity professional, an IT administrator, and I've done that for the last 25 years, working on a master's degree in that. But I recently, in the last year or two, I got into 3D printing. Just bought a couple new printers, and I'm having a lot of fun with that. I've got an Etsy shop, but any tips for learning JavaScript? Yeah, don't learn JavaScript. Learn a real language. No, just kidding. I don't do JavaScript. I know JavaScript enough to do security scanning and so forth like that, but the best thing I can tell you is go join a tech course. There's a bunch of them out there that are free. There's a bunch of them here on YouTube that are free, as a matter of fact. That's a good way to do that. But anyway, so I got into the whole 3D printing thing, and then recently I got into AI. And I am absolutely addicted to AI. I don't know about y'all, but it can do so many things. I actually installed a server here at the house with the OpenAI engine on it, and I've got a couple of things that were compiled, and I wrote a couple proprietary scripts in Python and I've been having a lot of fun with that. And then I came across AI generated music, which is here. Let me give you some of the. If you guys have been following the What the Hail stuff, I've done a lot of that for like Lynette, and here's one.
Those Red and John, they're the talk of the town. Stalkers extraordinaire. Always sneaking around and moving to Otter Creek with a mission in mind. They get that money from hell, trying to take all is done.
You can actually find these songs in my YouTube channel. So be sure to like and subscribe. If you would, please. That's my only soda I get today.
Chasing that paper, avoiding all walls around. They're all a mission, ain't no time to chill. Gonna make that money with their stalking skills.
So that song was completely AI generated. I actually had ChatGPT generate the vocals for it, and then I brought it into Suno, and Suno incorporated the vocals into the music style that I wanted. It was epic. I've done a number of songs so far, and I love it. And I'm just now getting into the AI video generation, which is just so cool. And one of the reasons I started doing it is I'm actually creating a whole playlist for my own, just so I can have non-copyrighted music to play. I can't stand, and I just cannot stand all the copyright crap going on. It is absolutely just bonkers. 100% bonkers. I have permission from a number of artists that are independent that I get copy strikes on. I'm like, are you fucking with me? And the copy strikes aren't even from them. It's from people they don't even know who have claimed it's theirs. So anybody can go up and do a copy strike on anything. So I've released all of my music as common. And so, I mean, it's common attribution license. Anybody can play it. Anybody can do anything they want to with it. I just don't care. I do it because I'm starting to make an entire playlist of stuff, hours worth. Excuse me. So that I can have stuff that I want to listen to. Have I uploaded one of those? Let's see.
Down in the heart of old Dixie.
Nope, that's not one. That was a sample that I tried to do, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted. And I have not uploaded any of those yet. Oh my God! Oh, wait, is this one?
Cowboy with a funky beat. Gonna rap about cornfields and dancing feet. Down in Dixie, we do it right. We party all day and we party all night. I grab my corn cob pipe and I hit the stage. With my funky rhymes, gonna set the page. Corn kernels popping and corn husks flying. Just like a tornado, we keep it high flying. Corn funk, y'all. It's the real deal, oh yeah. Already rap with the Dixie feel. Come on, shake your corn and stomp your feet. Corn funk, baby, it can't be beat. Let's go.
Why does it keep opening up my camera? That is odd. Oh, I better turn that off. It just repeats. There we go. Turn that off. Anyway. Oh man. I just like having fun anymore. Um, I've got some stuff that we're doing in the 3D printing world that will be up on our Etsy shop, which will be linked in all of the new videos coming out that have 3D printing stuff in it. As well, it'll be linked in the About section of the YouTube page shortly. It's not there yet, but it will be shortly, as well as any donation links, blah, 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 blah. But I'm up here up on the YouTubes just to have some fun, Obviously, I'm here. I want to grow and become a better content creator because YouTube is a whole different beast than Twitch. And anybody says, "Oh, you can migrate easy," bullshit. Absolute bullshit. It ain't happening, son. I'm telling you, it's just not happening. So let's see here. How can I do this? All right, I'm going to take a quick break to go to the restroom and all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go throw this screen on, and we'll be back shortly. All right, all right, all right. We're back. So, thank you guys for your patience there. You know, old man's got to do old man things. About every half hour, about 45 minutes to an hour. We were streaming for an hour. I got to get over, get on the stretch mat and stretch myself out, do the whole thing. Because if I don't, have you guys ever had Charlie horses? Have you ever had Charlie horses? I have. Part of my physical condition, I get the worst Charlie horses, but they're not where they're supposed to be. I'll get them in my back, in my lower legs, and in my arm, in my neck. It is so uncomfortable and it hurts like the devil. Anyway, anybody want to do some 3D printing? We can go search for something random and go print it out. The shorter the amount, anything under an hour would be awesome. Let me know in chat. You guys want to do some 3D printing? We can have the cameras over there. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Let's use this slicer, and we're gonna get rid of that model. View. Machine control. All right. And let's go ahead to printables. How about that? Printables. This is one of my favorite websites to find 3D models. The stuff that I don't make. So let's share screen, Chrome tab. Okay. There we go. Let's see. What do you guys think? Give me a category, a gizmo or something like that you guys want to see printed. How about widgets? Let's go find a widget to print. Those are always fun. 3D models. Search. Widgets. What? I can't spell, apparently. Ooh, that looks like a good one. Let's see. Why is can dispenser and widgets? Somebody want to tell me that? Or just a widget? This website it's awesome, except for the fact that it's very particular in what you say. Let's just grab this one right here. It's the first one. And what I'm going to actually start doing is doing giveaways. So during the live streams, we'll 3D print something, big or small. It may take a little bit, to get done, like a day or two sometimes with the bigger stuff. But we're going to be doing giveaways, and, some lucky winner will actually get it. What do you guys think of that? All right. Wrong slicing software, you idiot. I didn't want to open this software. Stop it. Close, you moron. Cancel. Close. Wrong lever. All right. Let's load it into this one. Come on. right. Cool beans. Okay, that's a pretty large widget. And it doesn't look like we're going to need any support on that either. So let's just do a rapid slice on this. Ooh, better make sure that the lines are good on this. Here, can I move that up? No, it's not going to show that. What a pain in the ass. You know what? Let's do it this way. And we will stop sharing this, and we'll actually just share the whole screen. How's that? So you guys can see what we got here. Okay, it is a widget. It spins in the center. Kind of nifty looking little guy, don't you think? That bottom, this might actually need some. Nah, we'll try it without supports. We'll see what happens. So let's just go ahead. We've already pre-sliced it here. Wait. Let's go back into the settings. And general. Oh, see, there was going to be an issue. Let's go ahead and change that to 0.20. We could go finer, but we don't need to. I hope I got enough filament in the printer right now for this. Might have to change the printer filament out. Well, if it runs out, the center will let us know. Widget S4. Send it up to the printer. This is going to my FlashForge M5 printer, the ADM Adventure ADM 5. And look, we have an overhead camera view. I wish I could actually expand, but this software doesn't allow for that. I could probably, I don't know, let's see. Oh, would you look at that? I can actually do this. All right, let's just go ahead and close that preview. I'm going to move this window over. Copy that link, and let's just open this up in VLC. Media. Open network stream. Cool. And we will just load it up right here. Forgive my kitchen floor. It's a mess right now. We can't take the trash out because of the damn wind. So we're in a top-down view of the ADM5. Pretty cool. My name's Donald Trump, and I'm running for president. I'm just having a good time. I don't know if y'all are. I'm just chilling. And, you know, if any of y'all pop in to chat, that's awesome. If not, well, that's awesome too. I'm just having a good old time. That is my my vision in life right now, is just to have a good, relaxing Sunday. Maybe talk to a few people. You know, having the good time. Let's see. See if I can get some other people's over here. Where the hell did he put his promotion channel? No, I didn't want to be in a Discord channel. Holy crap. Did he remove his self-promotion channel? What a shit. Oh, there it is. Advertisement. So we bring some OGs on. Give me a second, chat. All right. Excuse me. Holy puff beans. Cool. I love this printer. It is a Core XY printer, and you guys are going to see this thing just go absolute batshit crazy in a minute. It shakes the entire house. I don't know how it does it because nothing else shakes the entire house. This thing does. It goes so fast. I gotta stop smoking. I have got it. I just don't know how. Anybody got any tips on that? I have been trying to stop smoking for so fucking long. But it just seems like it never works. Ever. Just don't work. Coffee is the lifeblood of my life. I should not sing. I love to sing. But I destroyed my lungs and my vocal cords, so. I actually did some serious damage in 2022 to my vocal cords, and they've never recovered. Screaming at the top of my lungs, why? And I don't mean to make light of that because it was not a light situation, but I didn't do myself any favors there. Hold on, I got a cough here, guys. There. I hope you guys didn't hear that. We're just chilling, though. Doing some 3D printing, chilling. Let's go turn the music down a little bit here because it seems like it's a little bit loud. Is it loud to you guys? It's loud to me. There, I can barely hear it. That's awesome. It means you guys should be able to hear it in, somewhat as well. Beauty and the Beast. It's the thing that sucks about having massively bad cataracts is everything I have in, when it comes computer wise has to be in dark mode, but not every website is compatible with dark mode. It just sucks. Here, let's change lenses here. Oh God, light bad. Oh, that's a little bit better. Yeah. I have like 8 pairs of these. Guys, the link to the Discord channel is actually in the description of the video. If you'd like to actually join me on camera or off camera, you just, on mic at least, on the stream. Join that and then post it in the suggestions channel for now. Say, I want to be live, and I will send you an invite link. You know, the funny thing is my wife says, "Oh my God, you're such a good looking guy." And I'm like, I have the face only a mother could love. I was hit with an ugly stick, at least in my 30s sometime. Apparently, I used to be a pretty handsome dude, but life fucking happened. Matter of fact, I'll bring a picture here. You guys in chat can tell me what you think. Let's go find. It's going to take me a minute here because I have an entirely massive amount of pictures that we've taken over the years that are unsorted, and my wife and I just never have time to sort them. I mean, it's, you know, have you guys got that problem? You just cannot sort through all the pictures. I think it's in this folder. Oh, there's some pictures of wifey, pictures of the kids, pictures of my daughter. Yeah, I've always been a big guy, but I've never been like, damn, until now. Guys, I went from 250 pounds to 290 in a matter of a month and a half, almost maybe 2 months. It's fucking ridiculous. I don't understand it. It pisses me off. And it sucks that I have to wait because of the way our medical system works, you know, to find out what the hell's going on. I am not fucking finding the pictures that I want. Is it under here? I have no idea. I don't know. So here, I'm going to show you guys this. This was my daughter. This was actually one of the last photographs ever taken of her, and then obviously it's been touched up. Can you guys see that? That was my daughter, Tessa. And let me tell you a little bit about my daughter. She was an amazing individual. She cared for people and animals. When she was working as a CNA, when she was killed, and she wanted to be a veterinarian her entire life to work with animals. She had nothing but love for people. She was so sweet. And the needless, senseless violence. Oh, I'm going to tell you guys about that one. So there's a website out there, National Gun Violence Registry or some shit. So a friend of mine sends me this link. He goes, your daughter's up here. It was like 2 weeks after she passed, right? This motherfucker, without permission from anybody, posts my daughter killed with a shotgun. Gun violence. No. It was violence fueled by drugs and alcohol. This evil piece of shit would have done my daughter harm even if he didn't have a firearm. He would have used a knife, a bat, something, because he was intent on killing 2 other people. It's the only reason he didn't get charged with murder, 1 from my daughter. He got charged with manslaughter. It's because he didn't intend on killing her immediately. He intended on killing others. You want to talk about a worthless piece of shit? Personally, I would have rather fed the motherfucker to a wood chipper. Censor me if you like, YouTube. I don't care. And if I can't do what I want to do here on YouTube, which is speak my mind in a relatively peaceful manner, I'll fucking go somewhere else. I'll go to Rumble, where they don't restrict your First Amendment. I can't get this damn earbud to stay in. I don't know why. But yeah, guys, look at that printer. It is just and I don't even have it set the fastest it can go. This thing will, it goes really fast. It's like 600 milliseconds per 600 millimeters per second normal extrusion acceleration, and it can go 20,000 millimeters per second squared full acceleration. I was like, Jesus Christ, man. And I've been looking for a new printer for a while because I've had Ender 3s, Ender 3s Pros for a couple years now. And they're great for, and you know what? Everybody goes, you don't want to buy an Ender 3. I'm telling you, you do. We're going to change topics real quick. You do. If you want to get into 3D printing, you need to know how to use these machines, how the parts work, how to repair them before you get into more advanced stuff. The stuff that's, quote, easier to use, like this machine, that machine right there. I am so appreciative of the Ender 3s that I got. I got 2 used ones and a brand new one. And then I bought an entire print farm of them, and we'll not talk about the print farm. I ended up getting rid of it a long time ago. Found out that you don't want those for a print farm. Too much maintenance. I had 27 and total. So I had 24 for the print farm. 1 in the box that was a spare, so 25, plus the 3 in the house. 1 for one of my sons, and then 2 for me for development. And yeah. Oh God, those were a nightmare. And they were power hungry. Jesus Christ. This machine, like this core machine, I mean, once you figure out how things work and the terminology and how slicers work, then upgrade to a nicer machine. This machine is essentially just like a Bambu Labs P1P. And I say the P1P is because it's an open frame. It doesn't have a full covered frame, which I plan on changing because you can actually add the frame onto this to be just like the Adventure 5M Pro. This is just the 5M for a lot, like half the fucking price. These are $300 on Amazon right now. If you want a printer, this is the one to go with. No affiliate links, nothing like that. Just go look for the Adventurer 5M. It's a great printer, and I want to do a lot more with FlashForge in the future. I'm actually going to be contacting them to see if we can't get a deal going. They actually have a 50-unit print farm package that I'm going to be talking to them about, but I need to get a location or put something here at the house. So it's going to cost me about 40 grand to do this. Half of that's going to be building a garage or a workshop, and the other half is buying printers. And I only want to do that because these are fast and they are extraordinarily accurate. What the hell is on my desk? Oh, Jesus, it's those lenses. I'm trying to set my coffee cup down on my lenses, guys. But yeah, so I love the 3D printing, and there is money to be made in it as long as you can get into your gear fairly inexpensive and at $300 a pop. And if I buy in bulk, they are substantially cheaper. And at most, these things use 350 watts of power compared to other models that are similar that will go all the way up to 650, 700. So yeah, and they have these, I mean, the nozzles are not cheap. They're like 30, 35 bucks a piece. However, they are quick change. It takes 30 seconds to change them. That is worth the extra cost to me. It is absolutely worth it. Now, there are some things that I would like changed in the firmware. It does run Klipper, but it's a modified closed version of Klipper. You can't change it. You can't modify it. Like there's a few little modifications that I would like done. Like at the end screen, when a print is done, you actually have to physically go to the machine, and it shows up on the screen. It says print completed. You actually have to click the OK button before the printer will do anything else. What the hell was that? We just had a power surge. Anyway, but yeah, these machines are awesome. And, if I could get a sponsorship from FlashForge after I, showcase this stuff, oh man, that would be great. I've used Crealities. I've used, in a sense, I've used quite a few others, borrowed printers here and there to try them out. And so far, I like this thing better than everything out there. I used a Prusa MK4 for a month from a buddy of mine. I hated that thing. It's still slow. They said it'll do 600 millimeters per second, and no, it doesn't. It's still a bed slinger. Bed slingers cannot print with accuracy like that. Sorry, it just don't work. It just doesn't work, I'm telling you. So let's dive into a different topic here. One of my favorite YouTubers, and I'm not going to use any of his content because I don't have permission. I haven't asked for it, and I don't want permission to use it right now because I don't want to grift off of him. I want to create my own stuff, but I do want to talk about it a little bit. Jeremy Hales with What the Hales. The guy is, hell, I mean, he's not a saint, but he's such a good guy. I mean, he's way better of a dude than I am. If you haven't checked out their channel, just look up What the Hales on YouTube and start from the beginning of the Otter Creek playlist. And you will dive into a world that is absolutely astonishing. I've had stalkers before when I was gaming. I've never had somebody go that far as what he's dealing with. And now he's about $125,000 in debt and legal fees trying to get rid of this broad and her ex-husband that lives on the same property with her. And there's no end in sight. He's ended up having to countersue her in federal court. I mean, it's nonsense that of the things that this man has got to go through. He had a judge restrict his First Amendment rights, and I'm happy to talk about it, but I won't share their content. If you guys want to see the content, you go to their YouTube channel and go watch it yourself, but I just want to talk about this for a minute. They have this couple that has been stalking him has a 4-year-old child that, come to find out, I don't know if it was legally. Yo, what's up? Meowster, my dude. How you doing, buddy? But I don't know if this little child was legally adopted or not. So the family's trying to get her back. So go follow that on What the Hell's his YouTube channel and watch the Otter Creek playlist from the beginning. God damn. Yo, here, you know what? Let's pop this up here. Boom. You're awake. You're awake. You're awake. You're awake. You're awake. Well, that's good to know. How you doing, man? Haven't been able to talk to you in a bit. I hope you're doing well. I'm just starting to get back into the stream of things. Unfortunately, I can't stream games right now because I can't see them very well. My eyesight is fucked. I actually go in for cataract surgery in May, so yeah, I haven't been on any games. I have, even after the new season 5 for New World, I haven't even opened it. So dual cataract surgery finally, you know, after what, 3 years of waiting, they're finally bad enough apparently that they're gonna give me some new eyeball lenses. You haven't either? What have you been up to, man? Why haven't you been streaming? Why haven't you been playing games and shit? Life just getting in the way? Have fun with what? Oh, the surgery, yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be fun, but I think it's going to be beneficial. Oh, man. You know, I know. It's hard. I've been there, done that. I wish I had a full-time job. The plan is once they fix my eyes, and then my doctors are I said this at the beginning of the stream, and obviously you're just coming in, so I'll do a little recap. In the last month and a half, I've gained. I went from about 250, 260 pounds to 290, and there's obviously something wrong. Haven't changed anything other that I've been doing. I still, you know, work out on the home gym as much as I can, as much as my body will take. I try to get up and move around at least every hour, you know, all that good stuff. But there's something seriously wrong. So I actually have a butt camera appointment next week. They're gonna stick a camera up there and see if there's something wrong, like a tumor or something. Yeah, all sorts of fun. Yeah. But it's gotten so bad that it's affecting the little mobility that I have. So I'm just desperately trying to, you know, hold on to my sanity right now. By the way, is the mic on that camera picking up? Are you guys hearing the printing noise? We're 3D printing a widget. Just me and the music. Awesome. Good. I didn't know if the audio was coming through on that camera or not. I was like, God, that would suck, have that much noise, because it is loud. Look at that thing, man. It's just like Speedy Gonzalez. But yeah, I'm just doing a chill stream, you know, nothing really planned. I just wanted to get on, and I'm actually feeling all right today. So it's like, you know what, it'd be a good day to come on and, you know, do a get together, get to know each other, you know, type stream, have a few people pop in, maybe grab some subs or two out of it. That'd be, you know, that'd be cool. You want to come on stream? I'll send you a link. Sit here and bullshit for a little bit. What? You know where you don't have to be on camera, my dude. Jeez. I don't know why mine's doing this. I turn my camera off and it's still on. Oh, no, it's not. It doesn't show for you guys, but it shows for me. Oh, wow. That is so wickedly weird. You don't have my Discord? You don't need my Discord. It's in the description, though. But I mean, if you just want to come on and bullshit, I can just, you know, I'll send you a link. Here, let me do this. Copy. What the hell was that? No, I'm actually talking, I'm using StreamYard. So it's actually a pretty cool software, and it's much simpler and less system intensive than OBS for just bullshitting. I don't know what the fuck I just broke. I have no idea. Let me reshare the screen. I don't even, I have no idea. There we go. Here, move this crap so I can actually see this screen. Jesus Christ. Here, in case you do want to, let me just go over here and there you are. It's all browser based, so it's pretty simple to use. You just don't need to you don't even need to activate the camera side of it if you don't want to. But yeah, we're trying to get this 3D printing business back up and running using these FlashForge printers because, God, I mean, these things are just badass as hell. Don't you hate it when you get a haircut and your head just starts itching when the hair starts growing back? Oh, look at this.
Okay.
Add to stage. Well,
Wait.
let's see. Let's do this one right here. Hey, there you go.
This. Okay. I can hear you through both.
What you doing, buddy?
Making breakfast.
Mm.
I'm doing
Doing
like
a
a
fancy
poor man's. No. Doing a poor man's chicken and waffles.
Ah, poor man, chicken and waffles. Hey, chicken and waffles, man, it's good stuff.
Yeah, his chicken nuggets and Legos. Lego Legos. When you go to the store.
You putting gravy on that?
No, I'm gonna put some syrup on it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I actually found this recipe for a white pepper gravy with molasses syrup in it. It's freaking amazing.
Is it? I mean, biscuits and gravy, baby. But the molasses.
Oh, I love me some biscuits and gravy.
It's kind of one of those weird things.
Yeah,
You
you're
don't know if
eating
it's good until you
flour on
try it.
flour on flour.
On syrup. Give this another
So what games have you been getting into?
So I've been playing Hunt, Showdown, which you didn't like.
Yeah.
Helldivers, and Path of Exile.
You know, my 18-year-old, I got him Helldivers a couple weeks back, and he's been playing it on that Helldiver mode without realizing it, and kicking ass.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, it just automatically levels you up, or puts you in the higher bracket, I believe,
Yeah,
when you unlock it. I mean,
I don't know what to think about the game yet. I mean, everybody tells me, "Oh, you need to play that." Well, I can't fucking see, number one.
that
So
ain't gonna help
playing
anything.
games is out of the question.
It's Starship Troopers ODST,
Yeah,
unless you go to the other side, which is the robots, and that's probably a little bit more complicated.
I mean, I've seen the videos. I've seen people play it, and it looks fun. But it's like, god dang, if I have a trouble, even I stopped playing PUBG because I couldn't track shit in that. And then now I can't even hardly see New World. There's no way in
Yeah.
hell I'd be able to kill bugs.
I mean, you could, you just won't be able to do the bigger ones.
It's like, oh god. And I don't even know what to think of the gaming industry right now. It is in such disarray.
Yeah, everything's in
And
disarray right now.
I completely stopped streaming on Twitch because one, they owe me money, and two, there's no growth availability on there anymore.
Oh no, there hasn't been growth on there for a while. Like,
I mean,
you have to have
it literally
um,
Twitch growth availability died literally when I stopped streaming. After my daughter passed away. It was just coincidental timing because when I tried to come back, I can't get over 800 followers anymore. I'm like, fuck it, I'm done.
I'm still like 260 something, but I don't
That's
stream
down
either.
a couple thousand for me. I'm like, this sucks, man.
Yeah.
I was talking to a couple of people earlier in chat, and I'm like, we were just bullshitting, and I'm like, you know what? There were people during that time period that promised to stay in touch, and I realized it was hard to stay in touch, but they did, like yourself and Marv. And granted, I didn't stay in touch back like I should have, but it was a miserable time.
Yeah. I bet it
And
was.
now I just can't keep track of everybody because half the time nobody's online.
Where's my shirt? There it is.
I've dived into Marv's
Yeah.
Discord a number of times, and nobody's fucking speaking English. They're all speaking German. I'm like, shit.
It's hard. Sometimes you go into stuff and he's got people that speak different things, and then every now and then you'll have it where they speak English.
I mean, and he was muted, so I couldn't even say, hey, guys, because there was
Yeah.
nobody I recognized.
Oh no, he's got a shit ton more new people in there.
Oh, yeah. And I'm glad he's doing pretty well on that. So, I mean, his thing has always been to build that Discord community. He's doing well with that, I guess. So,
Yeah, he's not doing too bad. Just
meanwhile, I
cheap
deleted
shit.
my Discord and recreated it, and I haven't
Yeah,
even
no, I saw
bothered
that.
advertising it.
I don't ever do that shit either. I don't like. I guess it probably would be a good thing if I actually tried, but to me, I feel like I'm being too pushy. Too, I don't know. I don't know what the word would be.
My Discord was just so fucked up. There was so many bots and shit in there that I didn't
Yep.
want, and I couldn't track down. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
I don't
fuck
have
it, I'm done. Just click delete.
I mean, you can do that.
Granted, I lost all the followers that were in there, and only a few of them got the invites back, but because I couldn't remember everybody. But it's like, you know, there are a lot of people that I didn't communicate with for a long time, and they were from a different era, you know, back when we all enjoyed playing PUBG.
Yep.
And now nobody enjoys playing PUBG.
A lot of European
can't-
people still do.
I cannot get them to take away my partnership.
Yeah, I think I remember you
Freaking-
talked about that before. They just don't want to.
No, I mean, literally, just this like 2 weeks ago, I sent another email going, I'm, you know, go ahead and take away my partner. You know, I'll resign my partnership because I no longer play the game, and it's not fair to have that slot when other people could fill it. And it's still there.
I think the problem is there's not many NA people that play the game anymore that do this.
Yeah, and they just don't want to remove it. It's like they Taco has publicly just beat the hell out of PUBG, you know, developers and the company, and he still has his. He doesn't promote it.
Yeah, but they don't want to lose Shaco.
Oh, and nobody wants to get rid of Shaco. Shaco's awesome though.
I kind of heard he was a dick though.
I don't know. I've only talked to him like in Discord like once or twice. And that was like, no, it's like I've talked to him more than that, because I've talked to him during the partner challenges a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't come across as an ass. I mean, the coolest dude out there though is Hambino. I mean, the dude's so genuine, it's not even funny.
Yeah, I mean, I never talked to any of them. I just like, I don't know any of them per se, but I've heard that like on stream Taco is really like nice and really calm, but in real life he's an asshole. But like I said,
I mean, it's very
words of
possible.
mouth.
I mean, look at Dr. Disrespect. I mean, the
Yeah,
guy
he
is
comes out as a
total
fucking
dick.
asshole, but I'm pretty sure he's like,
Doc's a dick on stream and off stream.
I don't know.
But
It's all the personas. So
oh, I know it. And see, that's one of the things I just wanted to get away from. You know, I decided I need to be me.
yep, that's probably why I never fucking got anywhere with my streaming shit, because I wasn't trying to be someone I'm not.
You know, and I came over to YouTube because I have found that the communities over here are a lot more welcoming. And granted, I'm streaming on the wrong fucking day because nobody streams basically on Sunday afternoons.
Yeah, I guess
That in the crowds that I'm following. So
I forget you're central, aren't you?
Mountain
Well, I mean, just what 12:30 for you?
12:30, yeah.
Arizona time, baby. It's annoying. It's interesting because we don't change our time, but I have to fucking think about it because everyone that I do gaming and stuff with is not in Arizona.
Yep.
So I'm like, what time is it for you? Fuck.
Yeah, we were actually recently looking at another piece of land online in Arizona. And we're actually looking seriously this time.
Yeah.
Because the weather here in Colorado with my wife and I's medical conditions has just become too erratic.
Mm.
You know, it was like the day before yesterday, it was 85 degrees. Yesterday it was 48, and
Wow.
now it's 51, but it's blowing 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, I don't know.
And it's going between hot and cold wind. It's just like, make up your fucking mind, man.
I think everyone's getting there right now. The wind, though, because I think that's something that was going through. I don't remember what the weather is right now.
Yeah, well, the wind is all right. I can deal with the wind. It's the temperature changes. It's beating my body to death.
Okay, so it's not too bad. So high 75, 85, 87, 92, 91 for Thursday and Friday of next week, but then it goes back down to 76.
As long as it stays above 60, I'm all right.
I mean, it'll
But-
go under 60. It also depends on where you go.
Yeah.
It's under 60 at night though. Not by much though. 52, 55, 59, 60, 63.
Hey, I just got another notice. This has been an ongoing joke, by the way. An item I looked at on Temu is out of stock.
I don't fucking use Temu.
Dude, we made our first order on Temu, and I swear to God, this was the most hilarious thing ever. I dropped $50 on an order, ordered 93 items. The mail lady was so pissed off because they bag this shit, you know? They don't put it in boxes, they bag it.
That was weird. I mean, it would have been one giant box, I guess.
I'm just like, they put it all in one fucking bag, and I'm like, she's like, this thing weighs like 70 pounds.
You got it. You can do it. Come on.
And I'm just like, I'm teasing her because she's like 5'4", probably weighs 120 at most.
Gotta build the muscles up, girl.
What is up with this earbud? It just does not want to stay in my freaking ear.
I have I bought ones that go around my ear. Just fuck that.
These are the
problem.
Turtle Beach something or another's.
No.
They were cheap.
Yeah.
They sound excellent. They were like $25 on Amazon.
Yeah, mine kept falling off at work, and like, because I do maintenance work every now and then, I'll have to plunge a toilet and other shit, and I'm like, I'm not plunging a toilet and that thing fall out of my ear into the toilet.
Dude.
So
At that point, it's like, blush.
yep, I got one that goes around my ear.
Well, there's a pair of these, and I only use one at a time. That way I can always have sound, no matter if one goes dead. They last about 6 hours, and then you have to recharge them. Which ain't bad for as small as these things are.
I don't know. I don't use mine constantly. They're in my ear, like they're on, but there's not always sound coming through.
Yeah. Yeah. On the New World side of things, I actually stopped playing pretty much the day that the server merge happened.
Yeah, so me and Jay were like, we haven't been on New World in a minute. I'm like, I was like, yeah, but Castle Steel's gone. It's like, what?
Yeah, it's Valhalla now.
Yep. It was like they merged. And he was like, yeah. I was like, okay, well, I'm done then.
They merged 5 servers into Valhalla. And I'm like, why? Why would you do this?
I can't imagine that's good for people wanting to play. Because wouldn't that cause a queue?
It does cause a queue, and the servers, I've been told, the server itself is laggy as shit, especially like in OPR and War.
Yeah, because you have fucking 4 times the people that were on it before.
Yeah, and they're not upgrading the performance specs of the actual machine it's being hosted on. So we have a problem.
Insanity.
Amazon has done some really stupid shit with that game, and I'm actually worried about its future now. Because they keep pushing off, they keep pushing off everything into this big announcement that's happening in June. Well, and everybody knows what it is. It's full console support. They're going to actually be porting the game over to like Xbox and PlayStation. But, I mean, that's the only thing it could be, because they're not announcing any. They've already said they're not doing a new territory this year. So that literally is the only thing it could be, other than we're shutting the fucking thing down. But they've said that they said that the game's going to be, have a good longevity. So that doesn't make sense either. But
I mean,
and I give the. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as long as it's bringing in more money than they're spending, they're fine.
That's a problem, though, is it doesn't, because the Amazon Game Studio was never created to make money. It's a tax write-off for Amazon, just like Twitch is.
Well,
they run it at a loss so they can claim that loss as a tax write-off. I mean, it's great corporate strategy if you've got that kind of dough to throw around.
It was interesting enough because fucking Twitch got so much trash or so much shit talked about, and the Korean streamers did so much shit to try to fuck them up because they were ending the service in Korea.
That
But, I
didn't
mean,
make any sense to me either. I mean,
It
it's
made
like,
far
wait,
too. It cost too much money. Korea charged them far too much shit to have their stuff in their country. Like they never made profit off of that, so they fucking just cut it. That's what I was told anyway.
That's what the story was, but it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I mean, there are other localities where they could still put utilize a server farm and still be local to Korea.
You would think.
But no, they just dropped an entire region, like they dropped Southeast Asia. They're literally their largest market.
I don't know.
Some things just don't make any sense, you know. It just, I don't know.
I don't either. Trying to understand it, I was just dumb anyway.
And I've been trying to follow all the news of all the changes that Microsoft's making with, since they acquired Activision. Ugh. I mean, the only thing that's good about that one that I can see is if you have the Xbox Game Pass on your PC, you can play all those games for $10 a month.
Yeah.
That's literally the only good thing. I mean, they're firing developers right and left so they can replace them with Microsoft clones. I got 3 or 4 people that I know that are out of jobs now, and I'm like, sorry guys.
Yeah, it sucks.
One of them I found out, my sister moved to Washington. She moved to Seattle for her job transferred her up there. She manages hotels, and it's a big hotel chain. So she's got this massive hotel that she's in charge of now. And found out that the building that she's renting her apartment in, one of my buddies actually lives there. So he's looking after her while she's, living there. She's only going to be there a couple of years, most likely. But she needed to get out anyway since her husband died. So out of Colorado. Yeah, I don't know if I ever told you guys that. He died 2 months after my daughter passed away.
Honestly, you might have. I just don't remember because of how long.
He had he had fucked his liver by taking prescription medications for years.
Well,
Opioids.
that shit'll do it to you, sadly.
So, yeah, he started off to be a piece of crap, a drunk when he was dating my sister, and then he cleaned himself up and was a pretty decent dude. She stayed with him for like 20 years. Then he passed away. So I was glad to see her get the hell out of Colorado and do something else with her life.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to figure out. So the property that we're actually looking at in Arizona is right up on the border, on the north border.
Border to
Utah.
I don't know. You're talking about like New Mexico border?
No, the Utah border. It's north side.
Yeah, so way the fuck up there.
Way the fuck up there. It's literally probably the same amount of drive it is from where I'm at now to see you as it would be there.
I'd have to go up anyway to get to the I-10 or the I-40.
Yeah.
So it would just depend. So it really just depends on where it's at. So there's Page, Red Mesa, Mexican Water. Interesting. There's a lot of shit up there.
But it's the property's in the middle of fucking nowhere, and the thing that I'm sitting on right now is whether I can get reliable broadband access up there.
Starlink.
Maybe, actually. It's actually a real possibility.
I just heard it's expensive as fuck.
To get into it is, but the monthly fee is not bad.
No?
I mean, especially for what you're getting. You're getting half a gig down and 100 up.
Yeah.
So it's like $65-$70 a month. It's not bad.
No.
But it's like a $500 fee just to get into the damn thing.
Now only the equipment. So, oh, someone bought it already.
But you know, Elon's got to make his money somehow.
Yep.
And I do know plenty of people that do normal streams like this over Starlink. I've talked to a number of people.
Yeah, supposedly it has really good ping stuff.
Yeah, it just doesn't do gaming that well because frames just transmit too quickly.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So you have to run it like 30 frames a second or less. Can't do a 60 frame a second stream.
Well,
But yeah, I mean, so the property we're looking at, like I said, is in the middle of nowhere. It's 31 and a half acres, which is a really odd number.
a little bit.
And it's $179,000. But it has 3 buildings, 4 wells. It's already got power on it. The house is fucked. It would need to be completely. It's got a trailer house on it right now. I'd have to drag that thing off and burn it.
I mean, if it's just you and your wife, y'all could get another trailer fairly cheap.
No, I don't want to live in no fucking trailer house. I'd build a house up there.
There's nothing wrong with trailers. Everybody has a stigma against trailers. They're fucking.
Oh no. I have this thing about old trailers.
Yeah,
I grew up in an old trailer, so
looking at the new ones, dude. Some of those are fucking nice as fuck.
oh hell yeah, dude. I mean, I actually subscribe to a YouTube channel that does reviews on the new modulars.
Mm-hmm.
God dang.
Yeah. Dude, that was one of the things I thought about. I was like, motherfucker, I could buy some land and then buy a fucking, like a nice ass fucking manufactured home or whatever they want to call them nowadays. And fucking be great. Like it was $200-something thousand for the home. I could spend $100,000 on the fucking land and still come out cheaper than it would be to buy a house of the same
Yeah.
set.
Yeah. Well, that's what, we were thinking about. Not, when I'm saying build a house, I'm like, put a good foundation basement in and all that good stuff the way we want it, and then put a nice modular or something on it. I would never build a stick home anymore. It's just not worth it.
What I need to do is hit the fucking lottery. Then I'm gonna
Dude.
build myself a partially underground house.
Hey, it's almost $1 billion
It's
right
over
now.
$1 billion.
Oh, it is? I haven't
Right.
even looked the last 2 days.
Well, it was over $1 billion. Well, for Arizona, I don't know if it's different for Colorado.
I thought the Powerball or whatever the hell that was like $890 million or something. They had I watched this news report the other day, and this news lady was like complaining. She's like, so if you took the cash out, you're only going to get like $465 million.
No, we ain't gonna get shit now. So someone in Oregon just won it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
$1.3 billion.
God damn. It's like share the wealth, motherfuckers. Jesus.
God. Go fuck themselves.
Could you imagine? I would literally be happy to win $2 million off of a fucking scratch ticket.
Yeah.
I mean,
at that point,
that
you
would
can buy your
literally set
fucking-
me up for life.
It really won't set you up for life, sadly.
Oh no! If you make the right investments, it will.
Well, I guess yeah, it is just you and your wife. I'm thinking of me.
You
Me
know.
with my fucking 3 kids, that ain't gonna set me up for shit.
No, I still got my 18 and my 16-year-old at the house. So
Yeah, but like, they can get jobs.
oh yeah, but no, I mean with $2 million, even with a family of 4, or even with a family of 6, if you made the right investments, you could live off the interest each month.
Yeah. I mean, I would have to get a house. I'd buy 2 new cars, brand new cars, so we don't have to worry about shit. Hopefully,
So
and I
you
mean,
got-
have a warranty and shit.
So you've got half your money spent right there. So you take the other half and you put it into annuities and high yield bonds and mutual funds, and just collect fucking interest. Don't do anything risky.
Yep.
And just fucking collect it. You're going to collect like $5 to $6 grand a month in interest.
Fine by me.
And then you go out and you go buy a couple of piece of shit properties, turn them into rentals, collect that money.
So I talked to my wife about that shit. She's like, I don't want to do that. She doesn't want to have to deal with all of that. So
Oh man, I don't know. Real estate investment, and right now is not a good time to buy shit. That's the reason we're
No.
still holding off.
No,
You know, I'm waiting for
pressure
the
on the
market
dude.
to just blow up like it's going to. We all know it will.
Yeah, I'm
You
waiting
know,
on it too.
So you know, instead of a seller's market, it turns into a buyer's market again. But you know, when that happens, I plan on buying as much as I can with the amount of money I can borrow.
We're just looking to buy a house when our lease is up here.
Yeah.
So everything. The problem is I need a 4-bedroom house, at least 2 baths. I would like 3, but at least 2. And it just turns
That's-
into like every single one of them is like $500,000.
Oh, I mean, at least it's not California, because a 2-bedroom house with half a bath is $500,000 there.
Yeah, fuck that, dude.
California is shit. I don't know why anybody still lives there, because you can't make a living.
I
There,
don't know.
it's physically impossible.
I mean, it's really only like San Francisco and Los Angeles areas that everything is all fucked in. They're probably fucked up the other areas too, but like I don't think the housing is going to be nearly expensive as there.
It's not as bad, but it's still it's like Denver right now, or Colorado as a whole for the most part. I mean, so okay, I got a good story for you. My neighbor is, you know, we've got that property line dispute. I don't know if you remember that,
No.
but he comes over and we talked the other day, and he goes, "I need to sell my house. I'm getting divorced, and I want to go back to Mexico so I don't have to pay her money." Like, fucking brilliant, dude. But I go, "How much you asking for it?" Because I'm like, shit, I'll just buy it off of him.
And you can rent it
Because
out
I
and
know
do
what-
it right next door.
I know what my property's worth. So, and I know what my neighbors to the east are worth. He wants double. Our places are worth like 135, 150,000. He wants 240 for his.
Good luck.
And it's a trailer house.
Yeah, definitely good luck.
I'm like, are you fucking insane? The only thing it's got is a garage on it that is just monstrously huge. It's bigger than that. It's like 3 times the size of the house. That's the only reason I want that property.
Fucking got a garage now. Let's go.
You know, and I'm like, fuck, I can move my kids into the house so my wife and I can have this one. I still get access to the garage, so I'm happy. But no, he wants 240 grand. I'm like, bro, good luck. I didn't even try to talk him down or anything. I just said good luck.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck do you want?
Hey, the print's done.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah, that didn't take very long at all.
motherfucker was going
Let's see if this I know, and this little fidget spinner. Let's go take a look at this thing. All right. So we get the little fidget spinner here. Oh, wow. That actually was really cool. So we got a few things to adjust here. Whee! See, there we go. There we go. No supports, nothing. That's cool as shit. I'll give that to my new grandson. So, did you see the pictures of my granddaughter?
I have no idea. Where would they have
Oh.
been?
I posted up on Twitter, and I think I posted it. Well, yeah, it would have been in my Discord. So, anyway, my daughter's best friend had a
How
little
long ago
girl.
was this?
This would be in January.
Oh, so yeah, maybe.
But my daughter's best friend had a little girl, and mind you, my daughter's best friend Shannon, her mother hates her.
Well,
So she's always been a part of our family. And she brought her up to see us, and she had named her daughter Tessa
mm,
in honor of her best friend. I didn't know what I was going to think about that until I held that little girl and just fucking fell in love. And if I could, I would legally adopt this lady because
fuck.
she's so sweet. She is so fucking sweet. Shannon is like, she doesn't have a mean bone in her body, and she's had a really rough life. But she also has a 4-year-old son named Joshua, and his birthday is today, actually. And I sent him, I asked her what he wanted for his birthday, and he goes, well, he likes dinosaurs and trucks. So I found him this thing on Amazon that is a truck that holds dinosaurs. She sent us pictures last night when he opened the package, and he just, the smile on this kid's face was amazing. So
There you go.
but you know, she's going to be bringing the kids up and spending the weekend with us or something. I told her to bring her boyfriend, husband. I'm not sure what he is, fiance. I'm not sure. But she was all worried because he's Mexican, and I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Porta way.
I'm like, órale, ese.
¿Qué
You
pasa,
know?
pendejo? Don't you call me?
Yeah, pinche jota.
I mean,
Silencio.
my fucking son. So he's taking Spanish class, and he has Spanish friends. We moved to Arizona. There's a fucking bunch of Mexicans, and he fucking at dinner. He called. I think it was a sister. He called her a pendejo, and I'm like, you know what the fuck that means? He's like, doesn't it mean like idiot? I was like, you can, yes, but it means like I fucking looked at the show. And I was like, it means bastard or asshole. He was like, oh, fucking say that shit.
You especially don't say it to your sister.
God. Because his friends and shit, they probably say it a lot, so he just fucking said it.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh
Yeah.
man.
My kids are
Uh,
stupid sometimes, you know?
Oh, my boys are in online school only because we took them out of public school.
Yeah, we definitely thought about doing that too.
Our public school has gotten to the point where it's so woke and stupid that they lost a third of their students this last semester.
Oh no, poor babies.
They just everybody's going to online school. And now we have to have this referendum thing going in the county right now because, you know, we're still paying taxes for the schools here.
I mean, you
So
technically still would, but I think the amount of money they get goes depending on how many students they have.
Yeah. So there's a referendum in this in the November voting cycle to be able to opt out of that if your kids are in online school.
Or at least reduce
Because
it.
it's like $260 of my fucking property taxes.
Yeah, it's dumb.
I'm like, why do I need to pay this shit? Oh my God. So much bullshit.
It is.
But, and, you know, I was just like, God, you know, I don't want to pay this anymore. But, well, yeah, what I was saying is my boys are in online school and they're supposed to be learning French, but I don't think they've actually done a single class yet.
I don't know.
And I don't know why, but they did not give them the option to learn Spanish. It was German, French, and Japanese were the options.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but whatever.
I'm like, 3/4 of our neighbors are Hispanic, so Spanish would be a really good one.
You would think.
You would think a lot of things that don't make sense in this country.
Yeah.
I've gotten in. What?
I was just saying I'm using a fucking app on my phone to learn German, and my daughter's got the same app and she's learning French.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw an app that I wanted to get. Which one are you using?
Busu.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
I mean, technically it's free,
Yeah.
but they will try to get you to use to do their premium shit. Which
Yeah.
they're like 70% off for a year. I'm like, motherfuckers, fuck off.
I spend enough money on shit per month. I don't need that. Sorry.
I mean, it'd be for a year. I forget. Hold on. Let me pull it up. because they'll offer you a free trial, and I actually did it, and then they supposed to notify you a day before it moves up, and they didn't. So they charged me for it, and I fucking was like, no, the fuck you didn't, and I got my money back on that shit. So $4.50 a month, so $54 right now, if I were to do for a year.
I mean,
It's not bad,
that's not bad.
but remember that's also 70% off. It's usually $180.
Yeah.
So
Which, you know, I always love when they put those numbers up there. It's like, well, if it's normally that price and you're selling it for this price, why don't you just sell it for this price?
yeah, because then they can't go, oh, 70% off. You know you want it.
Yeah. Oh, I got our local grocery store. I got a quick story to tell you. The other day we go in there and they have Hormel bacon.
Bacon.
Okay. They had Hormel 16-ounce bacon for $2.95. Marked down from $9.80.
Why?
And I literally could not help myself. I went up to the store manager, since I know him really well, because my wife used to work there, right? And I go, Butch, if you're selling it for $2.95 and you're still able to make a profit, why can't you sell it this way all the time?
Because it doesn't make as much of a profit.
And he just stared at me with a dumbfounded face of, oh my God, somebody understands economics.
Well, yeah, most people don't. I mean, we all know that shit's fucking trash. We know it all. We know that every last fucking bit of it is just fucking price gouging.
Oh, everything since COVID has all been price gouged.
Yep.
And continues to be. Because they can fucking get away with it.
Yep. It's fucking annoying.
Ah, the wifey is awake.
Uh-oh. Is that who I... That's a dog, isn't it? Yeah, that's a dog.
Yeah, that's a dog.
I saw shadow and then I saw tail wagging, so I was like, that's a dog. And look,
Oh, there's a cat.
Meow.
There's the wifey. Oh, she's going to make me turn the camera off. Oh, okay.
Turn this shit off. Yeah.
Meow.
I don't know.
Yeah, you see like a trail of dogs behind her.
Yeah.
All 4 of our dogs are following her around. It's hilarious.
Our dog does that too. It's fucking annoying when there's one dog. I can't imagine having 4.
4 dogs. Yes. Let's see, 4 dogs and 3 cats. We had 4 cats, but the old one we had to put down finally because he just wouldn't fucking die.
I live for other bitches.
Ha! They still see you.
Ah, my eyes now.
My eyes, they burn. Oh, wait, that's me I'm looking at. Jesus.
Well, I can't help you there, sir.
Yep. There's no way of fixing ugly. That's for sure. I'm talking about me. Not cute. You know, they say 70% of women are on some sort of psychotic medication. That means 30% are running around unmedicated.
Right.
Anyway, well, it was good talking to you, my guy, but I'm going to go do something else.
Alrighty.
I've been on stream for 2.5 hours, which is like a record right now.
Yeah.
But anytime you just want to come on and bullshit, you know, just
Alrighty.
get away from everything, just chill. Because that's all this is going to be, is chilling, talking about stupid crap, politics, whatever we want to do. Watching things print.
I ain't got one of them.
And we're going to be giving away prints too.
Oh God.
So I'm going to be doing these giveaways on stream. So where people can, I'm going to bring up like a half a dozen different models, and people can vote on the model, and then we'll do a giveaway once the model's complete, and then I'll send it to people.
Heard.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah.
No, they can't. They can see a shadow of powder. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the show, my guy. Have
Right.
a wonderful rest of your Sunday.
You too, man.
Take it easy.
Boy.
We'll catch you later.
You beep.
Bye. All right. 2.5 hours, everybody. And nobody broke out in tears. And, well, maybe I did, but no, I'm just kidding. Speaking of which, a couple of weeks I got all the rest of my teeth in, so I'll have a full set of teeth again. Hey, looking like Skeletor. I actually would rather have no teeth than look like Skeletor. When you look at it and you look at yourself in the mirror and you have all these gaps and you're like, oh God, this just looks horrible. It would actually look better with nothing temporarily. So, all right. So we're going to go ahead and get off stream for now. We might be doing something else with others later on tonight, maybe. Depends on whether they send me an invite or not. We'll see. But we'll catch you all later. Peace out. And have a great rest of your Sunday. Appreciate you all being here. Later.